I don't know. You know what I would recommend this for somebody is for someone who wants a keyboard that has everything, but they don't want to spend like over $100. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. It's San. It's been a few months since I posted another video, and this is gonna be a different format type of video. I really don't do these kind of videos like this, like a raw review. And usually I do it all scripted and it's planned, and I just don't want to do that anymore. I just want to just take the keyboard out and just review its contents, because I think it's really important to show you guys everything that I know, everything that I can sort of display, and my abilities to showcase why this is a good or bad keyboard. Now, this is a keyboard sent to me by Epomaker. This is the GK96 from the GK family of keyboards, like the GK61, GK64, GK68, which is the one I reviewed a few months ago. The aluminum, which I think is 150. This keyboard here is like around $69. It was released on Kickstarter around November 2nd, but this, I think I'm like a few days past that, so it probably went up a little bit. But I believe that one's the budget version. There's like different options and different types of switches, Gateron from optical, and we'll talk about that in this video. Now, in the box, it comes with a USB Type-C cable. You can actually rip the plastic off this. There's sort of on both sides. This is USB Type-C cable. It comes with extra keycaps, which I prefer than the ones that are already on the keyboard, because this is a lot familiar. It's the menu, the alt, control. Let me just put this to the side. We also get extra Gateron switches, which is really cool that they sort of gave us this to test which ones, you know, what kind of switch you like. These are all Gateron. They even give us Gateron yellows, Gateron clears, and I believe this is speed silver or silver, I'm not entirely sure. And we get blue, black, red, and brown, and blue. We also get a switch and keycap puller. One interesting thing to note about this switch puller is I use this on the bottom right side of the keyboard, and I kind of got this sort of problem with scratching the plate on the keyboard, and you have to be very careful when using this, or maybe use a different kind of switch puller. Just be careful, because the plate scratches fairly easily. It's kind of sucks that that's an issue, but I just wanted to point that out. And we also get the user guide manual, which is really helpful. It gives us visual representation of what you could do. It even tells you where to install or download the driver, and a bunch of shortcuts, Chinese and in English. Now, some of the options that you can get with this keyboard on Kickstarter is there's a GK96, there's a 96X, which is the Bluetooth version, which is this one, and the budget version, which is the SK96. They also give us a sort of southpaw version, which basically the numpad is sort of swapped to the left side, and it's for people who, I guess, are left-handed using the numpad. So those are the 96L, LX, which is the Bluetooth southpaw, and the SK96L. So really, they have all options for people who want to have this on the right side and people who want to have this on the left side. Now, in terms of feel, this keyboard is pretty sturdy. It has a plastic case all around. And in the back, you can see the branding Sky Long. Hopefully, I'm saying that correctly. And you can see the bottom, it says GK96. We get some leg pegs or legs, 3 positions. So flat would be 1, and then 2 from these. So that's 3. We also get some gray rubber feet. Let me see if this thing moves around. No, this is pretty good. This is pretty heavy, so I doubt this thing's gonna move all over the place. What else? Oh, right. So I have a few things I want to point out. First thing you get this keyboard is it's very good with the Mac operating system, because you do get the shortcuts at the very top, very specifically for a Mac keyboard. You get brightness, dashboard, Siri, and all that other stuff with audio on the right side. Another thing to note is that this keyboard is all squished down, so it's kind of like a full board sort of compressed down into a smaller form factor. That's why this is a 96% keyboard. You're gonna mess up a little bit, because for me, what I did is I messed up trying to press delete and trying to press delete. I actually pressed the numpad. You can see how close this is, the numpad and the delete. And then also with the arrow keys, since everything's sort of close together, usually you have the arrows spaced apart from both sides, but yeah, you actually have to like remember where to land for the arrow keys. So it's all about just trying to get accustomed to the form factor. Now, in terms of feel, the keycaps, I believe, to me, they feel like they're DSA profile keycaps. I think that on the Kickstarter page they called it SK1 or something. I don't know if they made the profile or not, but to me they feel like DSA. DSA and XDA, it's like a concave version of an OEM basically. XDA is a lot flatter, and you do feel like you mispress keys with the XDA. To me, DSA is a little bit better than that, and it's a lot more aesthetically pleasing in the shape of the profile. Now this version we do get Gateron browns, but it's also hot swappable with 5-pin switches, which is really good because you can use almost any kind of switch without having to sort of clip them, clip the pegs of like a Zelios or whatever. And they do pull out pretty easily. One of the issues I had with previous GK keyboard is when you pull out some of the keycaps, you actually pull out the whole switch, which is really annoying. I pulled many of these switches. Let me just pull one out and just showcase that it actually doesn't do that. Look, you could just pull one out and it doesn't really do that. I had a lot of issues with the GK96. I don't know why. Maybe because it was an aluminum case. Maybe the plate was weird. I don't know, but this keyboard doesn't have that issue. Now, something that this keyboard sort of lacks is the brightness isn't all that great. It's just average. I mean, you could see it in a dark room. It's really helpful, but it's just not that powerful. Software, I would say the software gives you like a lot of different abilities to do lots of things, but it's just still cluttered. It still has that GK clutterness in the software. In terms of like the Bluetooth on the keyboard, you can support up to I think 4 devices, and it comes with a 4,000 milliamp hour battery, which is a lot. Usually I have some keyboards that are around 2,000, and 4,000 is a lot. Even if you don't even like use the RGB, you can probably go well over a month, I think. Now, one thing I want to mention is that I have a litmus test with seeing how great the Bluetooth works with the keyboard. I've done this on the GK68, but I don't think I talked about it in the video. Basically, what I do is I have a Bluetooth adapter connected to my computer, and I connect the keyboard to the computer. And what I do is I use my AirPods. Well, they're inside my Togepi. They're like that. So I connect my AirPods and I listen to music while I type, or do like a typing sort of race or something, or just type whatever, just to see if there's any glitches with the audio. And thankfully this keyboard has no issues. Maybe it's because it's 5.1, I'm not sure, but I had no issues. On the GK68, which had an aluminum case, that one had issues, and I really hated that because that keyboard cost like over $150, and I was getting issues with Bluetooth. I was like, what? Are you kidding me? This does not have any issues. I feel like I'm missing something else to talk about. I don't know, guys. This is just like a really interesting just form factor design. Like, I don't know. You know what I would recommend this for somebody is for someone who wants a keyboard that has everything, but they don't want to spend like over $100. I actually prefer Bluetooth keyboards a lot nowadays because I'm just sick and tired of pulling back the keyboard, and then just the freaking cord is like getting yoinked. It's just annoying. So I most likely will keep this on my desk just to see if just because the freaking AirPods don't conflict with the Bluetooth. I'm really happy about that. I unfortunately wasn't able to review this on the day it was released, so I'm sorry I wasn't able to get you guys a sort of lower price, but hopefully the Epomaker is able to bring back more of the rewards on Kickstarter because I've seen them do that sometimes. Let me just pull this down just to show you guys what this looks like. It doesn't really change much. It didn't really do much. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Check out GK96. It's gonna be in the description. The Kickstarter is gonna be in the description. There's way more information on that page than I guess this video. They talked about the Kickstarter has this keyboard like depth. So you can just scroll, and there's gonna be so much information on this keyboard. Thank you Epomaker for sending this out so I can review it. I kind of want to get used to like talking like this because it's really different for me, and I want to get better at just talking about something. And I couldn't do this I think maybe a year ago because I didn't feel comfortable talking about keyboards because I felt like I didn't know a lot about them, and I don't know, it just feels like I need to figure out a different format than how I usually do it. Like the video, guys, subscribe, and join the Discord. Discord's up in the description. We're gonna do some giveaways real soon, And I'll see you guys next time. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later, okay? Take care. Alright guys. Peace. Bye bye. Peace out.